great to have you with us from Highland Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Rich Rodriguez before the game. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation. And now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So West Virginia's offense will go to work first. And we get a look at Usman Kroma, one of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the move. Shakes off the defender. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Now on the move. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Just going to keep it after the snap. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, West Virginia. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with some swag and some speed with a 73-yarder for the score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Bowling Green's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll leave it with the lone back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll ride him again. Spins away from the defense. Gets it out past the 20 to the 21-yard line. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to put together a long drive.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Turns up, it's Clemens. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Trying to establish the run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You can feel the Mountaineers' spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Got a wide open receiver on the nasty move, and now he's got room. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, we just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Wide left, it's Russ. Runs through the tackle. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Falcons!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
Quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better way to finish an 81-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Caught on the RPO. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Last completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off-play action on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Breaks a tackle, and he smashes his way through again. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now on the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. As we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Falcons are threatening in the red zone. Left side, it's Russ. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Falcons will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Drops back. It's Pruitt. Fires to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 11, set to kick off.
Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Going to try to get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Fresh set of downs going up top. Inside the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Crosses the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
First down, West Virginia.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Going to try to get it in on the ground. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Pruitt. Under pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Finds his target. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the 1st down.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Tells to run, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Lockwood. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, driven back.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Runs through a man, he might have space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 3rd and long coming up. Looking for a man, it's Pruitt. Lets it fly, grabs it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
And he puts through the extra point.
21, Bowling Green, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Fresh center downs going to the air. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback keeps it. Got enough for the first down. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Longhorns with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Morgantown. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
You'd love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They give it back to him. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Looking downfield, it's Pruitt. Rushes on. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. On the ground with the counter. Defense all over him.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 11, set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to run it. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Across the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw one first. Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Mountaineers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Driving forward, it's Jones. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Bowling Green sidelines, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Okay, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Woodyard. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Out wide right, it's Russ. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out wide left, it's Russ. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Falcons are marching down the field. Right side, it's Woodyard. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Quick give. It's Smith. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Needs it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got it behind the line. It's Woodyard. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Pruitt. Takes the easy completion. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. It's 3rd and 5. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Takes a handoff. It's Grant. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So
converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the ankle.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. After that near turnover, the clock is stopped as they tend to an injured player. The Falcons back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wide receiver going in motion. On the option. Looking for an alley. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Throwing, Carr. Fires to the wideout. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And on offense right now, you're at a juncture here of the game in the fourth quarter, trailing the way you are. You can't punt anymore. Execution has got to be at a premium, and on that fourth down, they're able to hook up, move the sticks, and keep this momentum going.
Looking to throw, it's Pruitt. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Flying out to the left. He's inside the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Falcons want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Pulls it in. It's Lockwood. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Line gets set. First down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Got him on the RPO. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do, but look at this.
He unleashes a long one. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Pruitt. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Rush right in his face. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. And whistles as we stop play. A man down, they'll check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Second and long here. Snaps it in the shotgun. And his throw is incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Pulls it. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the fourth down.
Snapped on fourth down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. The most on big time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. To the air, it's Hawkins. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking downfield, it's Pruitt. He wants a big play here late. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And the Falcons come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll go with a direct snap. Fights off a defender. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Smith takes the handoff. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Ready? Blue 22, blue 22. Ready, go.
Give to the running back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs.
Down, ready. Flag 14, flag 14.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.